Hey everybody, it's Stephanie again, and I'm here with another unboxing video. This time, this is a subscription that I've been looking at for a while, and I was blown away by last month's kit, and I kicked myself because I didn't have the chance to get it, and I was blown away by all the products that were inside. And this is my fourth subscription. So I have a lot of subscriptions, including Simon Says Stamps and Hero Arts. And I wanted to try out these, and I just received this today, so I do not know what's inside. I've seen sneak peeks, and I've seen other artists also do unboxing videos, but I wanted to give my own first impression, and I wanted to try out some of these products in here just to show you what it looks like. So if you're looking for something new or something to start with, this would be a great subscription. It is a bit on the pricey side, but for what is worth in here, the price is worth it, and I don't have any regrets for this one. So let's get started. This is the Tonic Studios featuring Tim Holtz. Craft kit number 7, I believe. This is the March kit, and I would show you the box, but the box is huge, so I just took out what was inside and took it out so you can see. And again, this is my first kit, so we're going to see what's inside, and let's get started. So let's unwrap this, and we have and I'm gonna remove the bubble wrap here, so we have some room here. So I'm going to leave it like this. So what comes in this kit? So in this kit, you will always get a sheet that tells you exactly what you have in here, and it also gives you tutorial videos and also an inspiration page you can go to see what else you can create with this. And in this one today, the March 2018 kit is called Entwined Frames, and this is kit number 7. And let's see what else we got in here. So I'm gonna move this to the side. We have a Nuvo glitter marker that is water-based, meaning you can probably watercolor, and we're going to test it out a little bit later. This one is called Morning Moss. It's number 189. And these are bullet tip. These are not brush tip, they are bullet tip. And I'm guessing you can use them to write. We'll see. Check it out later. But this one is called Morning Moss, and I'm going to bring it up just so you can see. And I'm going to put this off to the side. Next we have some Nuvo shimmer powder. Not quite sure what these do. I'm assuming these are like Nuvo crystal drops. Yeah, so they're like Nuvo crystal drops. And the color on this one is called Green Parade. And we'll see what that color looks like when it dries. I'm going to show you one more time. Green Parade. We have a itty bitty Nuvo crystal drop. And let's see if we can open this. And this one is bottle green, and you have an itty bitty sampler one. Now there's only 5 milliliters in here, but you really don't need a lot to be using these Nuvo crystal drops, and one drop goes a very long way. And we'll show that color out in a little bit. Next we have these Nuvo alcohol markers, which are both chisel and brush tip, and they are dual tipped alcohol marker pens. These ones are called Rosy Pinks, and I believe these act just like as they would your regular alcohol markers. I do not believe they are water-based. They're just alcohol markers, and we're going to test them out later. Let's see. And you always get 3 different colors with them: Paradise Pink, Pink Lady, and Delicate Rose. And if you know anything about me, I love alcohol markers. I love testing out different ones, and I'm excited to try these ones out. And I've seen other artists use these, and I love the result for these. I think it's beautiful, and we're going to test them out ourselves in just a little bit. We have 2 Nuvo Aquaflow water brushes, one in a fine tip and one in a medium tip. These also come in different colors, so you can also use not just with water, but with different colors. And these are just like your regular water brushes that you would pick up at your local craft store. But these ones look much higher quality, and they do a better job at using as a water brush. And we're going to test them out later with our glitter marker and see how that works as that. Next we have, what is this? This is I'm not quite sure what this is. This is a metal die by Tonic Studios. This one is Just to Say. The size on this, it is 2 1/4 by 2.7, and I'm going to focus that in, and it says Just to Say. And if I can open this somehow, like I said, this is a new kit for me, and we will figure out how to open this eventually. Well, we'll just open this one later, but just to see, there is a die in here. It's Just to Say. We have a monthly Tonic craft kit sticker. Now, here's my favorite part: the dies and the papers. Now, as I've seen in previous videos, for every craft kit you get a little binder to put your dies in, and they are stamped with what month they are in. And I think this is so neat, and so I'm like excited, because I always have a hard time storing my dies, and I have a hard time keeping track of what dies to use. And for them to include this little storage binder to put them in makes it look all professional and easy to use. And I'm excited to actually be able to use this and not be able to hunt down which die I'm using. Okay, we're going to do the papers first. So here's what the papers come in. They do not come in standard A2 in regular 8.5 by 11. I believe these are in the metric size of A5, and they should be, I don't remember what size they are, but these are not your regular 8.5 by 8.5 by 11. They're a little bit bigger. So remember that Tonic Studios is originally based out of the UK. It is a UK company. They just recently opened their USA branch in California. And if you do plan on ordering this ordering this kit, make sure, and I'll put the link down in the description below, that you click on the USA, Tonic Studios USA page, and not the UK page. And I'll list all prices down in there. So in this kit, we have these beautiful papers. I'm so in love. Like, I'm a green person. This one is called, I believe, Limelight. And if you can see, I don't know how well you can see that shine, but it is just an absolutely pearlescent, beautiful paper. I'm even afraid to even just touch into it because it's so beautiful. We have 3 specialty papers. I'm going to pull them out. We have this one is I believe evergreen fir, and that texture, oh my geez, this texture is just beautiful. It's embossed, I believe. It is, you can use either the white side or the green side. This would make a very beautiful background on your cards, and we're going to try some out later. And we also have coral confetti. Look at that paper. Like, look at how high quality this paper is. And again, there's a white side and a coral side, and you can just see the little detail. And I don't know how well you can see. I'm going to zoom in as best as I can. But look at all this little detail in this paper. It is just beautiful. Then we have Salmon Harlequin, which is this beautiful quilted, let me see if it shows. It may show. My light is probably giving a glare. But this is a beautiful quilted pattern. Now, it's not as raised as these ones right here. It's a little bit on the flatter side, but still, it makes a beautiful shimmer for your cards. So I'm going to just fan these 4 so you can see. Please apologize for my camera. I had to like mess with it just to get everything in there. I'm going to raise it up just a little bit so you can see. Let me put these off to the side for a second. Then we have, so you have 8 papers total. And we have our weave texture, and it's not a heavy base, but it is pretty sturdy enough that you could actually use this for a card base, or even just for your card panel. So in this one we have pistachio green, olive green. Look how coordinating that is. Like, that's just beautiful. Then we have rose pink, and then we have a watercolor card. I do not know if the watercolor card is Tonic Studios or if it's a Tim Holtz watercolor card, but you get this beautiful piece of watercolor paper in there. And I'm going to hold these up. And I will show these out one by one at the end of the video so you can see everything all at once. But look at that texture, that nice weave texture in there. It's just beautiful to see the high quality of papers in here. Okay, and I'm going to move these to the side. Alright, so we have a lot of great stuff in here. Now is my favorite part, is the die kit. Like, out of any of my subscriptions, I really love seeing new dies, and I love seeing how different ways you could use them and how to use them. Alright, you ready, guys? Okay, so this is my Tonic Craft Kit number 7 die kit, and let's see what we got inside. And let's see here. We have, let's look at the stamp set first. We have a Entwined Memories die and stamp set. There are 18 dies total. This is their stamp set. I want to say it is, I want to say it's about it's a 3x3 or a 4x4. Please don't quote me on that. But I will put the size down below in the description. We have this beautiful floral stamp set. This would be great to do with a motif, or even just do a watercolor if you just want to practice your coloring. This would be beautiful to do with those alcohol markers and that glitter marker. I just have ideas floating in my head. Okay. There are 18 dies total, and I'm gonna scooch these out. Oops. Now all their dies are all coordinating, and they all fit together. And I'm just gonna scooch the binder aside so we can see here. So let's see here. We have this outside frame. So we have an outside frame. We have the inside frame as well. We also have the middle piece that goes in the inside. So all of these pieces fit together in some sort of way. And then we have this very intricate pattern right here. And I'm just going to pop these back in so I don't lose them. So, oops. We have this die right here. So we have this square die, and it would fit beautifully on there and just highlight that flower in the stamp set. We also have the middle piece for it that goes in there. Put this back in there, and I'm only putting this in here so I don't lose it, and we can play with these later. We also have these little banner dies right here, and I think these would be cute to layer sentiments in there and to create a very nice piece to go with your card. And apparently this doesn't want to stay in here. Okay, in this one, now all these dies are coordinating and all these dies fit together. So for example, this would be one layer, this would be my outside layer, so I could have 2 layers cut out like that. I'm going to put this here so you can see. Then we have the circle die that matches right in the middle. Then we have another medallion die, and then you have the centerpiece. And you have this beautiful motif in here, and these beautiful dies all set and coordinating and fitting in together. And the same one goes for this one right here. And this would, so you could create a solid layer. You could create just the outer layer, or just the inner layer. And then we have this piece right here. Oops. And then we have the solid piece. Then we have that piece. And then we have our middle die piece. And those would be our two nesting ones right here. And I think this would be so beautiful as a picture frame, as once again cutting out your card bases. This would look beautiful on one of our specialty papers. And I think these dies are just beautiful. For the quality and for the price of this kit, you get a lot. and I'm excited, and I'm pleasantly surprised that you get a lot in this kit, and you get a lot of value in this kit. And I think that's a good thing to look for in quality, or in any subscription kit, that you're looking for quality and you get your most bang for your buck. So I'm gonna put these back real quick, and we're gonna test out these markers, and we're gonna test out the glitter, and we're gonna do some tests on the crystal drops and the Nuvo crystal drops, the aqua pens, and the glitter pen. So hold on one second, and we'll be right back. So I've cleaned off my table real quick, and we're going to experiment with some of these products in the Tonic Studios #7 that I just showed you earlier. So we're going to play with these alcohol markers, the glitter marker, and I'm going to try out the fine water brush pen, and we'll see how it holds up. So what I have in front of me is, this is a Canson XL mixed media. This is not watercolor paper, but I guess you could use it for watercolor as well. And I'm going to use the rough side so it's used. So when I'm testing out markers, and apparently this one is sealed, and I don't like, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut off, or I'm going to move this somewhere, such as right here, so I can see the color, and I'm going to cut off this barcode right here, because that bothers me, and I'm OCD like that. I'm going to put it off to the side, and I'm going to do, so we have Paradise Pink. I'm going to move this up so you can see if it'll focus. There we go. So 453 is Paradise Pink, and these alcohol markers come in packs of 3. I do not know if you are able to get them in larger packs, but I do know that they do come in 3, and they always come in a medium, in a shadow tone, a medium tone, and a highlight color over here. So let me finish getting these off, and I want to show how these markers compare to others, and again, you can use this with your Copics, you can use these with your Tombow or your Spectrum Noir, but I'm going to see how these work on a piece of Canson paper. Now, I didn't use the watercolor paper that was included in the kit for obvious reasons. I like to use that for something else. But as you can see, we have a bullet tip, and I'm just going to scribble. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm just seeing how these blend, and you also have a chisel side as well. Let's see here, and then I have Pink Lady and Delicate Rose. Pink Lady is going to be my mid-tone, and I just want to see how well, if they blend, and how smooth they blend. That's a very beautiful orange color, and I wish I could zoom in to show you, but my camera doesn't like me very much. And then this would be Delicate Pink, and I'm just gonna scribble. Now, these blend like butter. I barely have to put any color down over the two for them to blend. Now I'm not sure about the Paradise Pink because it seems just a little bit darker, but it still blends nicely in with the Pink Lady. Now you can write on with these, and they do go on very smooth. But again, these are alcohol markers, so they're used for blending. And we're going to try something again. So I'm going to come this way, and I'm just going to spread some color down. And then I'm going to take my Pink Lady, and I'm going to use, and I'm just going to go back over and blend. Look at that blending. Like, I barely have to put any color down. That is just beautiful. Now I could go back through the whole thing and make this beautiful orange color, this darker orange. And then we have the Delicate Rose, and I'm just gonna lay that over this, and then as soon as I work that in, it's already blended. I don't get a very harsh line in between. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but I get this beautiful pink, very salmon pink blend out of these colors. I'm very happy. They blend like butter. That's what I really look for in alcohol markers. How well can you blend? Now, with our glitter markers, now I do get a bullet tip, and I believe you have to shake this, maybe. Let me see. Let's see here. To ensure, so it says, shake the pen well before use. To activate the pen, press and hold the nib for 3 seconds to flood the tip. So we're going to shake. Again, this color is Morning Moss, and the name is on the barrel. I'm going to shake this just a little bit, and then you're going to press the tip to flood. Oh, that's going. Shake it a little more. Oh, there it goes. And then I'm going to press the tip, and then we're going to look at that beautiful, look at that glitter. I don't know how well you can see that. Look at that glitter. And I'm just gonna now you can write with these. It is a glow marker. And the one thing that I do want to try is that these glitter markers are water-based. And it says that a smooth water-based lustrous sparkling color marker pen that dries instantly. So I'm going to scribble some on my acrylic block here, and we're going to do a little bit of watercoloring. So I'm going to use the fine brush tip that was included in the kit, and I'm going to pick up some of this color, and I'm going to see how well, and I can go as thin as I want to. This picks up color beautifully. And it just, I like this water brush. It's very controlled, and I can pick up as much or as little, and it will fade out. And it's easy to clean, and it just looks beautiful. I'm going to pick some more color up and then just wash this out, and that just has that beautiful sparkle to it, and I'm quite impressed with this. So as I'm testing this out, and ignore me if I'm rambling again, but the products in these kits are just phenomenal. They are top quality, high quality, and I'm gonna link you to another lady. Her name is Desiree, off the Include a Thank You channel, and I'm gonna link to her channel up above. But she also does unboxing. She's very funny, and I give props to her because her inspiration is one of my favorite, along with you know, Christina Warner and Jennifer McGuire, and I'll link to their YouTube channels down below. But their inspiration and her and Desiree's inspiration for these card makings and her product reviews are just awesome. And I have to thank her for giving me the inspiration to do this, because I am just quite impressed with this. This is just so smooth flowing. You can even take the marker itself, and I'm just gonna flick some color on there, and I'm gonna take my water brush pen, and I'm just gonna look at that. Look how fine and look how controlled that watercoloring is. And I'm just going to clean off my brush here a little bit. There we go. I'm like super impressed with this. Super impressed with this. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you are the Nuvo Shimmer Powder and the Nuvo Crystal Drops. And this is bottle green. Now, I have 2 other bottles of Nuvo Crystal Drops that came in one of my Simon Says kits. I don't remember which one. And this green is just beautiful. And I'm sorry if you can't see it. There you go. That is the Nuvo Crystal Drop. And reminder, this bottle goes a long way. You don't need a lot. You just need a tiny drop. Just a tiny drop. And it will go a long time. Now, this Nuvo Shimmer Powder creates beautiful metallic color bursts. Let's see what this color looks like. Ooh. Okay, so this is a powder, and I don't want to waste this, but this is a very shimmer. I'm assuming you can use this as a embossing powder, maybe? I don't know. I will have to look that up. And or it could be also used as a glitter. That's my thinking over here. As you can see, it stained my hands, so be careful when you are using this. Overall, this is a great kit. If you are a beginner, if you're a starter, if you're looking for some inspiration, this is a great, beautiful kit. And I'm going to show off all the products again so you can see. So we have the Nuvo Glitter Marker in Morning Moss. We have the 3 alcohol markers, Paradise Pink, Pink Lady, and Delicate Rose. We get 2 water brush pens, one in medium and one in fine. We get a bottle of Nuvo Shimmer Powder and Nuvo Crystal Drops. This one is in Green Paradise and Bottle Green. We get 8 papers. We get a watercolor paper. We get Coral Pink. We get Pistachio and Olive Green. And I'm gonna attempt to put these so you can all see them in the camera. And I'm gonna do it like this so you can see them all. Oops. We get 4 specialty papers. We get this pearlescent green, evergreen fir, coral motif, and salmon harlequin. And we get this binder that has our stamps in it and our entwined frames die set and stamp, floral stamp. And I will link to all of these products below. Now, you are able to purchase these separately as you would for any other kit, and I look forward to seeing you in our next unboxing kit, which will be that of Hero Arts, which I hope will be coming in soon this week or next week preferably. And next week is spring break, so I am hoping to come out with a whole lot more videos for y'all and to show you what types of projects you can make with these. I hope y'all have a very good evening, and I will see you all next time. See y'all later. Bye.